Welcome back, YouTube. J-Bob, the video game slob, coming back at you with a Grail mail day. So yeah, let's start off with that. Yeah, so a $800 order coming in from the Black Friday sale. So we'll go through that. But this little $5, well, $6 with tax comic guy is definitely my favorite. I've been on the hunt for this forever, trying to get a good shot of it, but it's too shiny. Blast Corps, maybe one of my Blast Core. I almost said corpse there. Blast Core, got to be one of the best games on the Nintendo 64. A couple of years back, I learned that they made a comic out of this, and so based on the hit 64 game by Rare, making this the rarest comic I own. And so yeah, I knew I wanted this thing. It has never shown up in dollar bins or at any of my local comic book stores. I hasn't walked into the video game store. Yeah, I've not seen it at any garage sale, any flea market that I have ever dug through. And there were always copies for like $8 or $10 online, but finally broke down and grabbed a copy. I cannot wait to read the story or see if it at all relates to the story in the video game. But yeah, I don't think anybody's even really graded this or anything. And it's in decent shape. It's not the worst. And so, I don't know, maybe I'll just be the first person to ever grade it. Who knows? But there we go. Super stoked to have that. That's been something I've been on the lookout for years. And so, yeah, this is a VGP pickup here today. They were kind of doing it the way that VGP rolls out the sales. They kind of do it by publisher for the most part. And so I have sworn off strictly limited games. They owe me a number of pre-orders, and they're, I don't know, just so dodgy about which games they actually print. And what's sad is I'm sure I paid less for these than I did for some of the pre-orders that I have, because stuff comes out and of course you want to get hyped and like get it in case it sells out, but so much of it doesn't, and so yeah, this was I think 70 for Pressure Overdrive, so American tax and shipping was at 50, I don't know, 57, $58. And it's just like you can have the collector's editions for just so much cheaper. You don't have to wait and put out your money for forever. And so, yeah, I'd be shocked if I had $200 or $250 at least in pre-orders that's strictly limited. Swears is coming out and that kind of thing. I actually just got a shipping notification. I probably talked about it in this video before because I'm so excited for Chained Echoes. I loved First Press's game stuff, and I'd ordered from them for years, and the last thing I ordered just never showed up. It's been 2 years. But I finally got the shipping notification on that. It just sucks, like these companies, and I understand things happen, but you got to publish what people pay for. And for the most part, with limited run and Red Art, East Asia Soft, I've never had anything go wrong. But yeah, Strictly Limited is the first one, so that's how I'll get them from now on. But yeah, this was another one that was like $40. Which Spring are, and so yeah, you've been watching these videos, the aesthetic that I like. Anything that's an RPG, we try to pick up here on this channel, so we're grabbing that stuff. Anything that's sort of just obscure or weird on the Xbox, we're picking up. Town building, Terraria-based Minecraft ripoffs, that kind of thing. PM Studios, I think you'll find a lot of these are PM Studios in here. Their print runs don't tend to be super huge. You don't tend to see their stuff super out there in the wild a lot. And yeah, so I don't know, just figured we'd grab those. I don't have anything super tied to that. Yeah, you can see Tevi here. Any game with a bunny on it is a win for me. Build as a bullet hell game, and boy, that looks hellish. So yeah, bullet hells, shoot 'em ups. We grab those. So yeah, half of these, I'm not going to keep both of each of these copies. That'll go to my friend. And so just really great graphics there. I mean, look at the way they do that shading. It is impressive. And so yeah, it's one of those things you're like, oh, I picked up a couple of these ones in the Mercenaries series, and you can see it's very Japanese RPG on the back. And you just don't realize or you don't pay attention. There's just so many games out there. Let's see, what is the code on that one? So 210, so that's been out for a minute. We're going to pick up a year here. I guess we won't pick up a year, but I don't know. I'm going to guess based on that number, like 2022. So yeah, this stuff just kind of flies under the radar for a while. And then you don't think to go back and grab it. So you know, I can't pay attention to every game series. You know, there's just too many games come out, just literally multiples every day. So I just went through the rest of the series, picked up what I hadn't already gotten. Yeah, and it's always nice to like look at the back of a game anymore and be able to decide what the game is like. That's just so weird for most of these triple A titles anymore. You look at the back and you go, "What is that?" So here's another one, Panorama Cotton, which is really not like the other Cotton games, and it's more like oh shuck, what a terrible time to draw a blank. Space Harrier, jeez. But yeah, strictly, you know, again, it is great that they do that, but yeah, release 55. Unfortunately, they've just missed too many. And so I wasn't going to give them any money. But you know, these were already printed. You know, we could get them for a fraction of the cost. And so I'm glad I held out, because that was the last of the Cotton games that I had not picked up. So we have that. This one just had really crazy, like, I don't even know what the retro graphics, are we calling that retro? I guess we are, but I don't even recall this one coming out. But I guess that shows you how much I truly boycotted them. And this one's limited to 1,000. That I didn't even bother to pick up their shoot 'em ups, because I pick up every shoot 'em up from about every company. And yeah, that was kind of a combat based shoot 'em up, numbered out of 1,300. Really weird that how they choose those numbers. But yeah, so I did that. I did see this one is sold out now, so I guess this one must be pretty popular. Again, trying to pick up all the shoot 'em ups. I have so many in the Darius series. I couldn't tell you. I know I have Darius HD. I know I have Darius Burst EX Plus. I don't know if this just means, you know, if there's anything new or different on that, or that's just a waste of my money by rebuying them in a new format. But it's a shoot 'em up, so that's what you got to do. When you're a collector, you have to waste all your money. And so it came with these, like, I guess, postcards, or I guess these are the extras that you would have got if you ordered it directly, but that doesn't even make any sense, because it was Panorama Cotton. Cotton 100% is a different one. I don't know, or maybe VGP just has this stuff sitting around and they just throw it in with whatever who ordered. Yeah, again, because like that's, yeah, whatever. So yeah, this is more of the strictly limited sale. You know, well, and there I was complimenting them on being able to show you on the back what it actually was. I guess this one didn't even get numbered. I mean, it tells you it's released 73, but there you go. From Germany, in case you were wondering what that was. Again, I have a ton of these Turrican games, and so I really love the originals, but, you know, it was like, okay, let's just, I guess, check them off the list while they are at a reduced price, and so, you know, they're really fun games. I love them, but it's just like, okay, I think we can stop charging. Oh, I guess I did. Okay, I guess I did get Cotton 100. This must have been for my friend. I already had this one. But yeah, this is more what you would call the cute 'em up style, the actual side-scrolling cute 'em up. So that's what that is. And then, yeah, this is, you know, again, fairly substantial. It does suck that it, like, rattles around a bit and you can feel there's sort of a depression in there, but there you go. So that's what we're wrapping up. Picking up a bunch of shooters, spend another $800. Blowing money fast over here when you're J-Bob, the video game slob. And the best part is you get all those expensive things. And what do you like the most? The cheap thing that's evaded you forever. So there you go. This has been J-Bob rambles for another 10 minutes. What have you been picking up? What did you get out there? What do you think of cute 'em ups? Are they your thing? We'll talk to you next time, YouTube.